Hello, it's me again, in a different room. I decided to use the desk that we've acquired in the bedroom, so yeah, bit of a different room and stuff for you, an interesting suitcase, not for sale. But today I thought I'd discuss the intricacies of the introvert versus extrovert debate, because the internet's rife with all of this introverts are awesome and stuff, and really they are. So what do we mean by an extrovert? First of all, let's go for a thing about the 75% or something dominance. Obviously in our society, outgoing traits are pretty positively viewed. So what are those traits really? Well, first of all, there'll be a not an arrogance per se, but a very sort of confident, outgoing persona. It's kind of people who are the life and soul of the party. Generally kind of get energy from social interaction. They love being around people. The term gregarious really is quite appropriate, and they're just those people who are always at every single party, always having fun and always being the centre of attention, pretty much. This isn't to say they're attention seeking, at all. They're not kind of going, look at me, all the time necessarily, but they do tend to be in that scenario. So conversely, what is an introvert? Well, really you could kind of argue it's the polar opposite. So they won't be at every single party. They won't have tons of acquaintances, as well as perhaps a core group of friends, but they will have a loyalty towards the friends they do have. They sort of value perhaps the social interaction a lot more. There's a lot more kind of credited to it, simply because it's not just an everyday common thing. It's not something they always do, have these social interactions. So, it is sort of part of their makeup in a way that, they won't, as I say, always be everywhere. Additionally, they're kind of more drained by social interaction. There are sort of limits, if you like, how much you can be around other people. Basically, their level is there, say, whereas an extrovert can be up there. They will crave that input. So that doesn't mean to say they're antisocial. All it means is that their social interaction is very much reserved for, I suppose, important occasions. For want of a better phrase, almost, they don't sort of feel the need to just be out there all the time. It's not every day is a party. It's often, I suppose, looked at as, would you prefer to spend time inside with a good book or at a club? That's a very simple breakdown. When we talk about sort of introvert and extrovert, it's not I suppose a polar kind of thing. It's not a binary thing, even though obviously I did refer to polar opposites. Many people, even those who consider themselves primarily one or the other, do have traits of both. So you can have the person who is, say 80% introvert but 20% extrovert. So when they're out, they are really out. Conversely, you can have someone who is 80% extrovert and 20% introvert. So they love going out to all the parties and enjoying themselves, but do they feel drained afterwards? And need perhaps like a day or two of alone time. Provided they don't sort of hold a standard job, brilliant. But yeah, so it isn't necessarily, I mean, I'm sure there are people who are 50-50, have pretty much an even spread of traits. So that's basically it. So what are you? You know, that's what we want to find out today. So, are you one side? Are you the other? Are you right slap bang in the middle? Do you not know? Just let us know in the comments below, and hopefully we'll get a good understanding of each other. So yeah, I think that's really it for me today. So thanks for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time. This is getting to be a trend. Sorry, I've got like this little friction thing on my foot. Look at this, look. Now, when we talk about we'll get a good waffle. Waffle, waffle, waffle. House of waffles.